Hey, it's me Pinky. On this Monday we had some kind of mini update where you just needed to download some patch and then you could normally log in without any server downtime, and what we got were red badges, and I wanted to wait till we can see, because you not only need the badges, you also need the ancient dust, which I believe we get some in All Out War. And I wanted to wait initially for All Out War to be here to see how much ancient dust we will most likely get. But then All Out War got delayed. But since a lot of people that talked to me were pretty unhappy with the red badges, I felt like, why not make this video now, and then when we see the ancient dust, we just make a second one. As you can see, we can now get badges to red. You need 4 gold badges. You need 10 ancient dust for the normal badges. You need a bit more of the dust for CCS badges, or for, let's say, KVK CCS badges. You need 20. Then for the CCS winner badge you need 50, and for total badges you need 100. I'm kind of curious how hard it will be to get, because if you think about, well, I have 9 gold spear defenses right now after 4 years of playing, and I need to get 8 red. I need 32. 23 more. Of course, we get badges a lot faster now than at the start of the game, but I still think if you don't buy a lot, for example, Lucky Discount would cheapest way to buy them right now, it will take some time to get to red anyways. So I'm kind of curious how rare will the ancient dust be, because it feels kind of doubled to have the ancient dust and to need 4 golden badges also. On the other hand, it's kind of nice that we have something where you can use the old item also. Like for gear, for example, you always need this new gear and you can't do anything with the old gear. So here, I like that we can still do something with the badges. As you see, for a spearman for a defense badge, the stats get doubled from 25 on gold to 50 on red. For most badges it's double or a bit more than double. For some badges it's more than double, and for attack badges they go from 20 to 45, it's less than double. Which, if you look at other, like red gear for example, 3 times as good as gold gear. The first thing why I don't really understand why people are so unhappy with the badges and the problem with the stats, because it's only double, it's only twice as much stats and not like tripled like for gear, for example. Again, I think without spamming, it will take some time to get the badges. Of course, it's not easy for the normal badges to tell, but for other badges, we can go into how long will it take. So we have the house badges, which you can right now only buy with Iron Bank. You need 8 of them gold to have 8 gold. What a smart comment. And then you need 4 times as much, so you need 24 more to get to 8 red. I already have 3 spare parts, so I can do 1 red easy, because I was expecting the ring to be able to get patches one day, so I got 3 more for 1 spear, 1 inf and 1 cav. But yeah, now I did use them so I can make a red cav. But if you think about, you need 24 more for 1 line, it's 2 years if we don't get a new way of buying them to get to 8 red house badges, and then 6 years to get all 3 lines, and if you also want bows, it's 8 years, and that all includes the theory that you already have 8 golds. It has a bit of a time gate. Same goes for the CCS KVK fighting badges, where you can, in my mind, see that the devs are planning ahead, because some month ago we got the shop limitation, how much you can buy in 14 days. And it's basically, if you buy all for battle tokens, then you can buy 1 every 2 weeks. And if you buy all for bravery tokens, it's a half 1 every 2 weeks. So you can get 3 badges in a month. If you have 8 red already, which I have for cav and infantry only, and for spears I was starting getting them. No, I won't get the spears. Then you still need, again, 24 more, which when you can get 3 in a month, would mean you need 8 months to finish 1 line, but that includes being active every KVK, being active every CCS, Glory Battle, and I think that's it, where you can get the points, and always getting enough points to buy all 3, which, for example, is not really possible for me. I'm not buying I only buy the battle ones, not the bravery ones, because for the bravery points I buy the steel and some other stuff like album tokens when they're coming out new. So for me it would only be maximum 2 a month, which would mean 1 year, and that would mean I would need to be very successful in every KVK, because you also have no dead KVKs where you get no tokens. I don't know if most of us can finish this in 1 year. Then you have the CCS batches where you get 1 every month if you win, and not many people can win. I think there are like 8 champions every month. Maybe it's 10, not sure. To be able to have 8 gold of each troop type, you need 24 months, so win 2 years straight up. And if you want to make them 8 red of each badge type, you would need another 72 months, which is another 6 years. So 8 years in total. I don't think, maybe some have 3 red badges of each type. Yeah, I think 3 is like the maximum possible. I also don't see the problem here with the attack badges. And then of course we can speak about the total badges being too strong. But if you compare troop badge and the total badge in gold, it's 15% and 25%, and now it's 38% and 45%, or 43% and 50%. So the difference did shrink from 10% to 7%. And of course, since the numbers are higher, the percent loss you get when you use a total badge is smaller. Of course, if you have 8 total badges, total attack badges, it's useful to take them in and take the troop defense out, for example, for normal PvP. And if you have 8 attacks, 8 healths, and 8 defenses, why not go fully total on stuff like AC to be better in defending? But also here, I don't think it's really a true number still, but I heard when they were new, you had to spend like 30k BDs for 1 gold badge, which is a lot. Now we have stuff like Beach Party where you can get them, I guess, a bit cheaper, even if you say they cost like 20k these days. Then you need 80k for red total attack badge, and then you would also have the other ones, which is a lot. And then you also need 100 of this ancient disc. And I feel if I meet an account that has 8 red total attack badges, it doesn't matter if he uses it or not, he will just straight up beat me, or she. So I don't really see the problem with the total attack badges, even though in theory you can make a badge prefend if you have all the badges that give attacks for 1 troop type that give you a crazy amount of attack. In a realistic way, I don't see this being a problem. So I'm looking forward to collecting my badges again. I like this daily business. Let's see how far I can go. I will most likely not spend on them, even though I think it's not the most expensive thing to buy. And I like that the badges and the gear give you a lot more importance again.